YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, as always, Mary Ellen. This episode is a smorgasbord of items. I have a small roundup. I'm going to be doing Glue Watch Day 3. Going to be doing the Jelly Junkadori, which is sort of connected, I guess, to that. And then the roundup is some follow-up from last time and a little bit of new crafting that I've done. I've got my usual morning cup of tea, and we will see where we get. See how long it takes for the construction trucks to show up. I'm just gonna shove that neatly out of the way. Okay, so what do we want to start with? So one of the words, so this was from the lovely, talented, and extremely generous Michelle at Shell's, I can never remember the channel, and that's why I write it down. Where's my card? Oh, I was so prepared. Here we are. At Shell's Creative Chaos. And I said that there was a technique that could be used with this ribbon, and I couldn't remember a whole pile of words because that's sometimes how brain injuries work. Given some time away, the internet, and scrounging around, I have some more information for you. So what do we have here? I always need a piece of paper, and I never have a piece of paper, even though I am surrounded by paper. But it needs to be that kind of paper. There we are. I didn't even say be right back, but I think you probably knew. If you've been with me for a while, that's what was happening. So this trim is under a sewing category called passementerie. So that's passementerie. I-E. So that's a general category. And that general category is used for things like braided cord, tassels, gimp, fringe, etc., 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 as the king would say. So passementerie is a general category, and you can make passementerie through braiding. You can do fine weaving, you can knit it, you can crochet it, you can do fancy braiding, and some of that braiding can be used in gimp. And then there is a certain kind of passementerie that has two cords that run down like this, and then essentially the fabric is herringboned, or at least the thread is herringboned. And this is an exaggerated image. It's usually fairly fine, like maybe half a centimeter wide, very, very fine. And this is all very tight. And so it looks something like this, but not entirely like this. This is twisted. You can see how the colors are banded. So this is twisted, and this is like a braided around two columns. And you can find this fairly easily at any fabric store. It's sort of standard. And I think you can probably find varying widths. So if you take this and then you start this is sort of the standard, but you can take any sort of flat kind of ribbon or braid or whatever. And then if you, you can do like a, think of like a uniform, oops, that's arms. That's arms. So this is, let's say this is a, oh my gosh, dress uniform. So you got your epaulettes, you may have some ribbon, some tassels, and so you will often have something around the cuffs, and then you might have something that is like, how do I do that? It goes out and in. And now I want to be precise with my silly diagram so it's easy, so it's even. And then you have usually buttons that are like that. So the sewing of this to a dress uniform, this process is called soutache. O-U-T-A-C-H-E, soutache. And so soutache was the word that I was looking for that you could use this for in terms of making it. And I have an example of soutache. So that you can see it, Oops. So this, don't know if you can see, so this is a uniform that I have made. This is another Costume Con make, and this cuff, well, I have two, this is soutache. That's upside down for you. Let's put it this way. So I have basically bound, or at least I've stitched down a ribbon in a design that is fancy. And so that's what soutache is. And so you could use this ribbon in the same kind of way and basically just, and I think you would couch this, I think, because it's too narrow, but here you're just picking up very tiny bits and then you're not pressing down, but stitching down the curve. So there's that cuff, and then the front panel is I tried to do the fancy thing that I just drew, but it didn't work. And so this is essentially my solution. So there's buttons underneath all of these, and they're delivered right at the double bands. And so it has a look and a feel. So this would be the decoration for this uniform. So that's what soutache is. That's what my brain was trying to communicate yesterday. Oops. All right, so soutache. Donesy done. Put that over there. What else did I need to do? Oh, yes. Puzzle pieces. I know now where I saw these. So, another card. Let's hope we have her name somewhere. I'm gonna say we don't. So, how do I, so this is Janet. At Janet Nash. So a couple of things about Janet at Janet Nash. For anybody who has sensory sensitivities or brain issues or other kinds of needs for something quiet and gentle and soft and loving, please follow her channel. She is such a beautiful content creator. She is so gentle and loving, and I really appreciate having such a fabulous soft place to land some days. She also has I would say she has a junkadori art journal style to her. I don't know that I've seen her ever do jelly plating, but she certainly has that really scrumptious, yummy, really tactile method of doing journals, which I really appreciate. She also does a live every Monday morning, and the lives are just as loving and gentle and wonderful and creative as her basic process journal, process videos and so forth. And she will deliver 5 prompts for the week that you can choose to do or not. She is not visiting our homes and checking to see whether or not we did the thing. Anyways, last week she showed some puzzle pieces. That was one of the prompts, was a puzzle piece. And I thought when that came up, it's like, oh, I have no puzzle pieces, but now I have puzzle pieces. Anyways, totally go give Janet a follow and a look-see if that sounds like it's something you want. Same thing with Michelle at at Shell's Creative Chaos. She is doing some fabulous things. And then the Jelly Junkadori is, get all the names out. So Kirsten at Quirky Queens Journals is doing, I am following her, and the originator of the Jelly Junkadori is Robin McClendon. So that's all the people, all the relationships, all of the things. One more thing before we go, and do I have a card for her? I don't, but it's Cindy at Studio Lou. And what do I want to say? So her Patreons, she, at the start of every month, she has a journal with me packet of ephemera, and I have picked out a few pages for this month. At some point, I want to be able to do an entire journal of one of the months, just for grins and giggles and a fabulous journal. So one of the things that I want from this is the word methods, because I think that should go on the cover of the Junkadori, because I want to do sort of a grimoire, a book of recipes. This is totally gorge. I love these. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. This is another one. So these are beautiful little journaling cards. Love the mushroom. And then just a beautiful card. What else did I pick? Picked this one. Love the fox. I have a friend of mine who's we all have, oh, it's my favorite. Her favorite is foxes. So I printed that out. Love this card. This is really interesting. So is that. So is that. And I think she might have created that. And it was wear celluloid collars and cuffs. That's hilarious. And then this is from one page from her paper doll collections that she sells on Etsy. Love them. This guy makes me howl. I love him to the power of the sun. He is so adorable, and he reminds me of those Patroshka dolls, I think they're called, where they're buried Russian dolls. So you open the top one, and then there's another one, and then there's another one, so on and so forth. That's what he looks like to me, and I just love him. And I love these rabbits too, so I've got them. What I was thinking as well is this would be perfect fodder for me for a Tuesday 10 make. So I have got that as a thought. Anyways, but methods is for sure one of the things that I want to keep for the current journal. And speaking of, so this is where we're at so far. So this is our front cover. We've got our inside, got our outside, and we got back. So what I'm going to do is put a signature here and a signature here. And This, I've kept this open, so these will be beautiful pockets. Scrummy, scrummy. That's the back. This is the front. There we are. Methods, if nothing else, really has to go on here fairly quickly so I can stay oriented. But I have a thought of what I want to do with that. What else do we need to do? So we need to show you some more stickers after I have a sip of tea. So this is some roll-off, some more roll-off paper, which I think is going to probably be part of the signature paper. More roll-off. Do I have any more roll-off? I think so. This might be from the last time, I'm not sure. It's all starting to blend. So that's a paper. Let's get some tissue paper out. Oops, sticky, sticky. So this is one of the tissues. This is tissue number 2 and tissue number 3. Look at that. And I'm also excited to report, I haven't bought any more paint since the beginning of the year with the idea that I am only going to replace. And I have 3 bottles of paint that I am now allowed to go and purchase, which is super exciting. So, okay, what do we got here first? So, last time out, I wanted to, this was without the pink, the gold, and the black splatters, because I think it needed something. And so that was something I gave it. This is another sheet, full sheet. And then this is another full sheet. Not a huge fan. This one and this one have got almost full color coverage, and this doesn't. I don't know how well this will fit with this journal, but you know, we may use it at some point. Oh yes, and this one. I love this one because it has this, I combined different shades of green on the same layer of paint, and the green sort of gives that shadow and the bright gives that highlight, and it really turned out pretty wicked. Very happy with that. What else do we have? Okay, so this is the, let's move this out of the way. I had to go buy some more stickers. Didn't have the 4x2, but had this size, which is 3x2 maybe? I don't know. 3x1.5, something. That's what happens when, like, you go through it fairly quickly once you start getting going. And then I bought something different, and this is strips. These are lines, which are also really fun. And so I did some, I would say, finishing with some more gold splatters and some black splatters. And I think the splatters are quite useful in that they finish the thing. What's this? What's this? So I have this is a tiny square of that. So I've got some more little bits. Next colorway, completely forgot to put a base layer down, and this is just the white and bright. Love that. I also love these kind of feeling of like fireworks, which is kind of fun. So that's that colorway. What else do we have here? So that's that. That's that. Yes, okay. So this is the next one. Not bad. It works as having lots of color. And then these are the lines, and then this is the square. So this is my set for that. And then this is my last set, which turned out pretty fun. It's really interesting how the shade, that you change like just a couple of colors and it changes the whole mood of the print. So that's what we have for stickers and paper. So this is Super Collage World. Let's have a look at what we have already started, because I need to sort of sort this out, because what I want to do today, roundabout, slow, lurching way, is to pick some signature paper. So this can all be signature paper. Signature, 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 crinkle, crinkle. These are all stickers. I have so many stickers now. It's hilarious. Some more paper, some more tissue, sticker, 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 tissue, tissue, not tissue, paper. There we are. We do that. I have plans for the large sticker page. So I have a thought. It works in my head anyway, so we'll see how it works in real life. That's a piece of paper here. And I also have, oops, this, which may not go at all. Let's reject that for now, because it's not altered in any way, really. Okay. So, now what? Lol. So this is too high. So I'm going to need to do some trimmy trims, which is going to be fine. And then, what's this as a distance? I need to have another drink of tea. Let's just put this over here and do some, pick a page. There we are. Good job. And what do I want to do? I want to do this at kind of about 7. Yeah, good enough. There we are. Oh, that's exciting. Kind of like that. And I can fold that in, make a flappy flap. There we are, practically finished. Oh, that sticks out. I know that's probably supposed to be okay. Well, we'll fix it in post. I don't know how many pages I should use. I have 3 pockets, and I want to put in something. I saw Cindy at Studio Lou had a beautiful box from Your Creative Studio, and she made this really nice folio that I would love to do 3 times over, and put a folio in each one of these. So why don't we do this? Just take a little bit of an edge. Oops, put it this way. Here we are. Do it that. Oh. There, that's kind of straight. And I suppose I should do the top as well. I don't know how 2-ply is going to work. Better than single ply. I'm just going to say that. There. That's a little better. Okay. 1. Ooh, this is nice. See, this is how it happens. I don't measure. But this says notes. So we're just going to do that. And then where is the other edge? The other edge is about there. So let's fold it on Monday, Tuesday. That was another thing that Kirsten did that I found really yummy, was that she had all kinds of flippy flaps. All the bits and pieces folded in and out. It was so nice. There. How tall are we? Halfway. Yep, okay. That's 2. We should just, so I'm going to put these in here, and I'm just going to cut the paper down to size, but it isn't the order necessarily that this is going to be in. I'm just going to create some signatures. So that's an easy peasy one. How about this one? This one's got pockets in it. Oh, yes, okay, we'll take that. We could, you know, I'm not opposed. I am not opposed. Do I have any more easy paper? Yes, I do. This should be just a foldy over. Just a foldy over. I should check out and see. Oh, this needs a little bit of a hair of a trim. There. I don't want to lose that sort of bottom bit. That looks really good. There we are. Is this the perfect size? Or is it a good size? It's a good size. It's not the perfect size. Okay, so step 1, get rid of the bottom. Oops. 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 There we are. Wow. That looks a wee bit raggedy. Oops. Oh, Oh, there's your problem. You get the So there is a flat side to this ruler and there is a not flat side to this ruler. So this is on a slant, and I have had the ruler upside down where the slant is the overhang, and that makes it so much more difficult to tear. And the way this ruler works is, see, look at how much easier that is. Though I do like that edge. So I need to find a way to be able to, like, let's turn this side up. Grease pencils are amazing. I love them to pieces because if I want to get rid of this, I can get rid of this easily. And it might just sort of wear off. But for now, that's what I wanted. And so I'm going to do that. It's the fold over. And then it's going to be good enough. And there. There we are. Might be that way. I don't know. Hard to tell. Okay, we're still doing papers. I almost want to do one like this, like really teeny tiny. Let's try that. Here we are. Yes. This might be the fun center. I like this color. What else do we have? That's a little dark. Yeah. Oh, this is green and this purple. That might be okay. Those are nice, but they're starting to feel a certain sameness because I kept using the same stencils. So we can do that. I'm going to do this one first. I know I could keep it. I know I'm going to break somebody's heart, but it must be done. Nope, that's where it is. So it's this far over because there's a tear edge, and I just want to get rid of the tear edge. Oh, it goes in there. And then, so how do I want to deal with this? Oh, all right. And then a hair off the top. Oops. There we are. There we are. Okay, a lot of painted paper here. What's happening? That one sticks out a lot. Yes, it does. Keep the purple, keep the green. Keep the green. It's gonna be a bit better. Also may have broken somebody's heart, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're good now. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 5 sheets per. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are my signatures. And what do I feel? Well, let's do some assembly. I'm not necessarily going to keep them in that order. That's the back. This is the front. Yeah, we got to get that methods thing on here as soon as possible. Two. 4. Oh, this has got pockets in it. That's fun. There. So that would be that. And then I would have the centers. So that should be enough, I think, because this is going to get chunky, I think, fairly quickly. So we've got that. Now then, I want to take this off because I keep talking about it. I gasped when I saw this. It being as perfect a thing as I could possibly want. Like, how great is that going to look on there? Like, how great? That great, I think. I'm very happy with that. It saved me so much internet searching and deciding and everything. It's just like, oh, hey, here's a thing. You want that? I surely do. Now I had a thought. Always a danger. I know. And I want the purple one. This one. So I want to try. Do I have my... Here. And I'm also going to do this. If I can find a chapter. Just a basic book page. Oh, recipes. Now I'm looking for front pages. So that's ridiculous. Does that say breathing art? It says breathing art. I'm gonna totally take that. That may be the subtitle to the methods. Yeah? Breathing art methods? Anyone? That's so much potential. Put that aside. What do I want to do here? So there is easy peasy way of making fabric beads. You basically just cut fabric into a long rectangle of however wide you want it, and then you roll it up. You glue the end, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Should be able to do the same with a sticker with no glue required. What do I need? I need a skewer, so I will be right back. There. And so I thought it would be very fun if I put beads on the edges of these before I sewed the signature. So let us try. Let's try one. What could possibly go wrong? And do I have my scissors? I don't have my scissors. So there we are. We don't need that because that's going to be white. And I'm going to lose one edge or both edges. I should probably lose both edges, because if I leave it, then every bead is going to be the same, and I kind of want to have some variety. There we are. Good enough. Okay, there we are. Now then, I'll do this side as well. What the heck? There we are. That's okay. So we are, what do I want to do? I want to do that. So let us try 1 1/4 inches. 1 1/4 inch strip. So Peloton just went by. You also need a bit of a starter piece of paper, because this is now sticker, and if I just peel it off and wind it on the skewer, I have a skewer that is wounded with paper, and I don't want to do that. So let's take about, I don't know, 2 inches. What end do I want? I want this end. Where's the edge? Oh dear. No, it's the, okay. Here we are. Ha, okay. So I'm not going to peel the whole thing off. So I need to be able to make it go around. Here we are. Oh, that's all right. So essentially, I don't need that much. So now I've got paper that I can use. And now everything is just sticking and I don't need glue. I adore making beads, and I think part of the reason why I adore making beads is this process of just rolling paper. And I've got it on an angle, so we're going to try and recover. That's okay. Yeah, well, you know, it's our first one. We're all right, we're learning. Ta-da, bead. Could probably use a little glue. Where's my glue? Anyone? Here it is. Does not want to glue. Needs a stronger glue, I think. Oh, no, there we are. Does not want to glue. All right. It's our first one, so it doesn't need to be perfect on the first go. So what do I want to do next time? Second time, I want to be a little sneaky. What do I want to do? I'm going to put this off on an angle where it starts at 1 1/4 and ends at 1 inch. So it is going to specifically taper, and that may help some of my going off bits. So if that's going to taper, I'm just going to make this shorter because I don't want all that color. This just needs to be smaller. Oh, little corner. There we are. And go a little slower too, I think. And I could also do it a little shorter. So this is tapered for sure, but it's tapered in the wrong direction. So we're still not on task here. Well, that's why it doesn't stick. Dingbat. I'm not supposed to be mean to myself, so we are going to not say dingbat to ourselves anymore. There we are. Oh yeah, cut's fine. I wonder if that's the problem here. That's part of the problem. Reason why the end didn't go. Yeah, you're gonna peel off the paper and then it just glues like a dream. So I deliberately cut the end of that. It cut well. We're getting somewhere. Do one more. So now, what do we have here? This is the straight line. So this should be 1 inch at the bottom. So I'm going to do slightly less than 1 inch. I get the angle right. Do that. So what am I trying to explain? I am trying to do, if this is the paper, if you do this, you want to be able to do that and that. And what I keep doing is this. Those two things are different. So this is, I think, a better cut option than that. And I did that on the first two. And we're sort of like in between here on the next one, if that makes any sense at all. Oh, well, that's a whole lot easier. And another. Quick peel off, which is going to be a bit dangerous because this paper is slightly less. Alrighty. Oh, for Pete's sake. I get so excited with the rolling that I forget to pull this off. And then that off. There we are. Okay. There we are. This one's looking better. No. It goes off quickly. There. Possibly the best bead yet. So it has both ends are slightly tapered, but I am almost certain nobody's going to notice or care. So I need to keep making some beads, assembling the signature, and I'll maybe do a test folio and then do another one with you. So that's all for now. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I so appreciate your company, and having somebody to talk to means the absolute world to me. Like, subscribe, and feel free to drop me a comment if you have this to say about that. If you are watching this on a Friday, have a great weekend. Bye now.